Hello, a warm welcome to you from SGT University. I am Shraddha Oberoi from Faculty of Law. Today, we will be learning about direct and indirect taxes and the difference between the two. So the first question arises over here is, why do we pay taxes? Taxes are levied in almost every country of the world, primarily to raise revenue for government expenditures, although they serve other purposes as well. There are two types of taxes, direct tax and indirect tax. Let us now understand the concept of these two taxes with the help of an example. Mr. Ram is running a restaurant and making profits by selling food. He made sales of 15 lakhs after deducting the expense of 10 lakhs, and his annual profit came out to be 5 lakh. Suppose Mr. Ram pays tax of rupees 10,000 to government, which is direct tax, since it is imposed upon the person. Taking the same example of Mr. Ram, let us now understand the concept of indirect tax. Ram collects tax from the food served to his customers at his restaurant, which is included in the bill. It is called indirect tax, since it is not imposed upon the person but on the food. Now students, what are direct taxes? Direct taxes are those taxes which are directly imposed and paid to the government of India. Types of direct taxes are as follows. Number 1. Income tax. It is based on one's income. A certain percentage is taken from a worker's salary, depending on how much he or she earns, and every individual whose income exceeds the taxable limit has to pay income tax based on the prevailing rates from time to time. Number 2. Property tax. Property tax is charged on properties such as land and buildings and is used for maintaining public services such as police and fire departments, schools and libraries, as well as roads. Third, capital gain tax. This tax is charged when an individual sells assets such as stocks, real estate, or a business. The tax is computed by determining the difference between the acquisition amount and the selling amount. Number 4, corporate tax. These are annual taxes payable on the income of a corporate operating in India. Now, we will discuss what are indirect taxes. Indirect tax can be defined as a type of tax where the incidence and impact of taxation does not fall on the same entity. It is collected by the government from an intermediary such as retailer or a manufacturer. The eventual tax amount is paid by the buyer of the goods and services. To put it simply, indirect taxes are those taxes that can be shifted from one individual to another. It is not levied directly on the income of the taxpayer, but is levied on the expenses incurred by them. Some examples of indirect taxes include sales tax, entertainment tax, and excise duty. Let us understand the types of indirect taxes. Number 1. Service tax. A tax levied on the services provided by an entity and paid by the recipient of the services. Service tax falls under the ambit of central government, meaning it is collected by and deposited with the central government. Number 2. Excise duty. Tax levied on the goods produced or manufactured in India. It is a tax on manufacturing which is paid by the manufacturer, who in turn recovers the amount from his customers. Number 3. Value added tax, also known as VAT. This tax is levied on the sale of movable goods in India. Goods sold directly to the customers are levied VAT, which is extracted by the respective state government on intrastate sales, and central sales tax, which is collected by the central government on interstate sales. Number 4. Custom duty. A tax levied on the goods which are imported into India. In some cases, it is also applicable on the goods being transported out of India. Number 5. Stamp duty. A tax levied on the transfer of immovable property located in the state. It is charged by the state government and varies in rate. It is also applicable on all legal documents. Number 6. Entertainment tax, charged only by the respective state governments. This tax is levied on all financial transactions related to the entertainment. Examples include movie shows, amusement parks, arcades, sports activities, etc. Number 7. Sales tax. It is charged on the sale of movable goods. Sales tax on interstate sale is charged by the union government, while sales tax on intrastate sale, which is VAT, is chargeable by the state government. In the present structure, indirect taxes in India has been replaced by GST, that is, Goods and Services Tax Law in India, passed by the Parliament on 29th March 2017. After understanding the meaning of direct and indirect taxes, it is now important to understand the difference between the two. Number 1. On the basis of meaning. Direct taxes are taxes levied on the income or wealth of a person and is paid by that person directly to the government, whereas indirect taxes are levied on the goods or services of a person and is collected from the buyers by another person and paid by him to the government. Number 2. On the basis of incidence and impact. Direct taxes fall on the same person and is imposed on the income of a person and paid by the same person, whereas indirect taxes fall on different persons. It is imposed on the sellers but collected from the consumers and paid by the sellers. Number 3. On the basis of burden. Under direct taxes, more income attracts more income tax and the tax burden is progressive on people, whereas under indirect taxes, rate of tax is flat on all individuals. Therefore, more income individuals pay less and lesser portion of their income as tax. Hence, tax burden is regressive. Number 4. On the basis of evasion. Under direct taxes, tax evasion is easy, whereas under indirect taxes, tax evasion is more difficult. Number 5. On the basis of inflation. Direct taxes help in reducing the inflation, whereas indirect taxes contributes to inflation. Number 6. On the basis of transferability. Direct taxes cannot be shifted to others, whereas indirect taxes can be shifted to others. And lastly, examples of direct taxes include income tax, wealth tax, capital gain tax, security transaction tax, perquisite tax. And examples of indirect taxes is GST. So today we covered the introduction of different types of taxes in India. And the next time we meet, we will be exploring the terms assessment year and previous year under the Income Tax Act 1961. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. See you next time.